Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tia. So today is Monday, May 30th, 2011. The current time is 1:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all, I don't know why I'm still awake. I have no idea. And I'm probably like delirious or something. So if I say something crazy in this vlog, don't blame me. Blame it on not having any sleep. So anyway, like I said, today is May 30th. It's Memorial Day. Reporting on VLCD 5, I believe, or 6. I really don't know which day I'm on, but it's either 5 or 6. My current weight is 187.6. And I'm not sure what's up with the point 0.6 because I've always something point 0.6. But anyway, 187.6. And I'm so happy to be there because right before I ended my round last time when I was super I went to Vegas or whatever. I was 188.6. And so I wanted to get below 188 anything. Like I just wanted to be out of the 188s. So being 188.7, I'm sorry, 187.6 is a wonderful thing because that means that any weight that I lose from here on out is straight up progress. Not to say that the weight that I've lost thus far isn't, but just because I had to recover from the gain that I had after I stopped my round and just went crazy. So I'm so happy to be back on track and everything. So this weekend, OMG, has been like so freaking crazy so far. So Friday was my friend, well, yeah, Friday was my best friend's birthday, and we went to this club. She was like, "Oh, it's a bar, whatever." It ended up being like some crazy party. So I was there and I didn't really get a chance to eat that night or whatever. And everything was fine. There was no temptation at all. We just hung out and had a great time. And Saturday morning, I was so tired because I stayed out so late the night before. But my nephew is away at boarding school, and my mother and my aunt were driving up to visit him because it was family day. So I went up with them, and it was like a 2 hour drive from Portland to Tillamook, Oregon. So the drive, by the way, is so beautiful. To any Northwest, anybody who's from the Pacific Northwest or whoever, if you're from Portland, I'm sure you've been to the coast before, so I'm sure you've driven through Tillamook. It is so beautiful. So much green, so much trees and just beautiful things. Oh my gosh, I was amazed. It's amazing. I'm telling you. There's no way you can look at that beauty and say there isn't a God. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So we drove up to Tillamook, Oregon to see my nephew, and the ride was beautiful, but at the same time, I was in complete agony because that morning I'm feeling so weird and so tired. I had drank like 64 ounces of water before they got to my apartment, and I had to go to the bathroom like the whole way there, and I had to hold it like for 45 minutes at a time because they didn't want to stop so often. So, yeah, that was pretty horrible. But other than that, it was fine. So when we got to the place, they had barbecued and all that stuff, and by the time we had gotten there, we got there at like 3 o'clock, and I think that hours were ending at 4. So we had missed the food, which was awesome, but they still had cookies and stuff out and were making coffee and popcorn and stuff. But I didn't eat none of that. I just sat there and talked to my nephew and hung out and whatever. It was cool. So then that evening, my other nephew, my sister's son, it was his birthday. So we went over to my sister's house and she had pizza. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna eat? Because I rode with them, I didn't bring any food or whatever. I had eaten a grapefruit for breakfast. So by 6 p.m., I was starving. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta eat something. So when we get to my sister's house, I just went in her freezer and thawed out a chicken breast and put it in the convection oven, which by the way was absolutely magnificent. It was like the most tender, juicy chicken breast I've ever had in my life. It was so good. And I just ate that with some broccoli. And I had like a third of the breast. She didn't have a scale there, so I just like ate a third of it. I'm sure I was fine. So today I just laid low. I was like, I'm not going to no parties, no barbecues. I didn't go to church. I didn't do any of that because, you know, it's one thing to want to be, around your family and friends, but it's another thing to kind of take yourself out of those situations. If you know they're going to have food there and you don't have the best willpower, there's no point in going. So I just decided to stay home today. I actually did go to my mom's house to do laundry, but she didn't have nothing going on there. She actually wasn't even there. She was at church, so that was good. So anyway, as I said, now 1:36 and I'm awake watching What Women Want and catching up on vlogs, and I have to just shout out everybody and say thank you so much for making yourself so transparent to everyone. Um, because there are so many people who will not share their weight with their significant other. And we get on YouTube and we share our weight with perfect strangers. So that takes so much courage, and it just takes an amount of dedication that's on a different level. And I don't think that we really realize what we're doing. But we're giving a voice to everyone and saying that it's okay. You may not be completely comfortable with your weight, but it's okay. I was telling one of my friends because my boyfriend asked me, he was like, "You tell your weight to people on YouTube?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" I told him, I said, people can look at me and see that I don't weigh 115 pounds. So, I mean, there's not really anything to be ashamed of. But there are a lot of people who are ashamed of that number. And I'm one of them because I would never tell anybody my weight. But it's like, since I've been on this HCG journey, I just look at things completely different now. So, shout out to everybody who vlogs on a daily basis and who puts themselves out there. Even if you're not subscribed to my channel, you probably won't see it, but even if you don't watch my videos, shout out to you. I watch everybody, not just people who subscribe to me, but I watch everybody's videos, and I'm inspired daily by all of you. So, shout out to all y'all, for real. Um, as far as tomorrow is concerned, I'm gonna steer clear of all barbecues and cooking functions. So I will probably be at home by myself eating spicy chicken chili and drinking water. So I'll talk to you guys later. Happy releases, everyone. I'll definitely check in tomorrow and let you guys know if who knows, I might be out of the 187s tomorrow. We'll see. So everybody have a safe and happy Memorial Day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.